in just a few minutes. We're waiting here at Durango Transit. We're waiting on a trolley to come take us to downtown, and they're supposed to leave every 20 minutes, so I'm not sure exactly when it'll be here. But in a few minutes we'll get to take a little ride down through town and get to see Durango, one of the big tourist towns here in Colorado. Well, we made it down here with the trolley to downtown Durango, and we just been looking for some place to eat. So I just got on my iPhone, typed in pizza on Google Maps, and it led me to this place, the Oreo's Pizza. They got this huge 26-inch pizza. Rob and I aren't quite that hungry, so we just got an 18-inch. You can see it right here. They just got it right out of the oven, so we're just waiting for it to cool down so we can have something to eat for supper. And check out the rest of the town. It's really neat. A lot of shops and markets and things going on, live music playing. It's just been really awesome going through Durango and enjoying what there is to see. Riding the trolley back to United Campground so we can get some sleep tonight. It's been a really eventful day, and we haven't really had much of a plan. We've just kind of gone with it, but I think we've had a great day anyways. And now we're just heading on back and getting set up for the night, looking over our pictures for the day, and planning to go to Gonyea, Colorado tomorrow, and hopefully get some really awesome mountain shots here in the great state of Colorado.
This morning. It's the train that goes from Durango up to Silverton through the mountains and the valley. I've actually been able to go on it once. It's really awesome. But here we are just 30-40 feet away from the tracks, and we're sleeping, and of course it's a rude awakening of this loud train coming by and rumbling the ground. It's way worse than our iPhone alarms.
Right now we're in Gonyea, Colorado, a small town kind of on the side of the road, nestled between the mountains here. It's really beautiful. I've never been to this town before, and we just parked here on the side of the road. We're going to walk through town and see what the town has to offer. There's a lot of little restaurants and shops kind of along the way, and maybe take some pictures, and if we get a chance we might go hiking out in the mountains as well. It's really beautiful, and the climate is just perfect. Temperature is about 70 degrees right now, and just having a great time.
Well, right now we are at Cascade Falls, which is just outside of Gonyea, Colorado. And we just came up here to hike the trail down here to get some good shots of the waterfalls. And the lighting's been sporadic. Sun with all cloudy skies behind it, or blue sky with no sun on the waterfall. So luckily there was one time that it was a blue sky and it lit nicely. So hopefully we'll get some of those shots and be able to use them. We are heading back from Gonyea, and the reason why, we were looking for a campsite there, or a hotel, or something like that. Looked at all the campsites, all taken. Went down to the hotels, no vacancy in every single hotel in the whole entire town of Gonyea, Colorado. So, we are heading back through Silverton and down probably to Durango to find another place to stay. And as you can see here, we're going through some really beautiful countryside, some amazing mountain elevation back there was 10,000 feet, and we've been climbing since then where the road is here. So we're at 11,000 feet possibly, pretty high. And just some beautiful nature right around here. Some really windy roads though, so the driving is incredibly difficult in some places. And gotta use a low gear, like sometimes down to second gear, just to make it up a place. So hopefully we can get a place to stay tonight and have some fun, take some more pictures tomorrow.
Hey guys, we just woke up this morning, actually a few hours ago, and we're just south of Ouray, Colorado. Yesterday we went up there, and we thought we could find a great place to camp and maybe a place to stay for the evening. And all the campsites were filled. Even in Ouray, Colorado, there's like a lot of motels and bed and breakfasts. They were all filled because there's a Toyota event going on in Ouray right now that we didn't know about. So we started back down towards Silverton and Durango, and thought we might try to find a spot along the way. And so this is kind of unexpected, but we found a great free campsite, and there's a lot of people out here staying this evening, but it was really nice and a little bit cold though. It got down into the 50s, actually probably around 40 at the coldest. And when we woke up this morning, we see these beautiful mountains off in the distance. This whole area is completely surrounded by mountains, and Rob and I got out this morning and got our cameras and started taking pictures of some of the mountains and the flowers and a lot of the great things that you can see here in the Rocky Mountains.
Alright, well, we just are hiking back from our hike to Opal Lake, and it's up in the mountains just south of Pagosa Springs, Colorado. And we got some pretty aspens, a whole forest of aspens right here. And the lake was back there, and we got to go hiking down for some little trails where there was some pretty flowers and just nature and a lot of little streams and stuff like that. So hopefully we got some good pictures, and then we're going to go back and have a good time tonight, just hanging out with friends and eating food. Alright, well, we are here in Edgewood, New Mexico at Christian Berdal's studio and his ministry here. And I actually just got a job working here. And we just got back from an amazing photography trip that we took up to Utah and Colorado. We had lots of fun. And I went out to Joe's place. He just recently moved there a little while ago, Monument Valley, Utah, right?
Yep, just moved there about a week ago. My family and I are going out to the Navajo Reservation to actually start a ministry out there.
And so we got to take some amazing pictures right around his place, even just beautiful country. And then we went up to Arches National Park after that, got some amazing shots there, and then headed on over to Colorado, which is definitely one of my favorite places, but also one of Joe's favorite places as well.
Yeah, actually I moved there about 10 years ago when I was, almost 11 years now, when I was 10 years old. And ever since I've lived there for about 4 years, Colorado has just become one of my favorite states. And when we went on our trip, we went over from Utah into Colorado down to Mesa Verde and got some really great pictures of some of the ruins, the Anasazi ruins. The Anasazi Indians were actually originated there in Mesa Verde and moved over to Utah and other parts of the country later. After we stopped in Mesa Verde just for a few hours, we went on up to Durango and spent the night there. Had a really great time going into town. You probably saw some of the shops there. And we went on up into Silverton and Ouray, Colorado. Some really pretty places way far up in the mountains. And the road is crazy getting up there. It was like 11,000 feet, I think, in some places. Definitely. And it was just a really neat experience, kind of refreshing to be able to get out there. We got to camp one night, and just really amazing experience. And then we ended up coming back down for the weekend, Friday and Saturday, down to Pagosa Springs. And we had a really great time there. You want to tell us some of the things you did?
we stayed at an apartment that the Voorhees let us stay there. They're very nice people. We got to talk with them and spend some time with them. And we also, on Friday when we got there, in the afternoon, evening, we got to go water tubing down the river there, right through Pagosa Springs, with the Mundall family, which we're actually staff at OA right now. And we got to hang out with them, and then on Sabbath, we went to the church there in Pagosa, and also got to go out right after church and go hiking, and go up to the mountains there, and go to a lake called Opal Lake. Beautiful lake. There's actually like a really dark bluish type water flowing from the lake even, so that's why it's called Opal Lake. Just a beautiful scenery. And then after that, we spent the day there, and then on Sunday, we just kind of traveled back here and got to Edgewood, New Mexico, and we had an amazing time on our photography trip. Some disappointments in some ways, not getting some great pictures that we wanted, but in the end, we got them, you know, like lightning in Monument Valley when we thought we were just going to get rain, and just lots of different things like that. So we had an amazing time, and we'd like to do it again soon. And actually, watch out on our online here. We'll probably have some pictures posted in the near future of some of our other photography trips, and we'll definitely let you know about those. And so check out my Facebook page where I'll have all the photos from this trip posted on Rob Gonyea. Just like me on Facebook. Go look up that. And then also like my Facebook page for my photography, Rob Gonyea Photography. And you can check out my website as well, which has a lot of my pictures on it, at robgonyeaphotography.com. And there's you can go on there and contact me through that place, and also order prints of any of these photos or anything like that. And so just stay and watch, and thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed a lot of the pictures and different things we went through. And just keep watch out for all the great pictures that we'll be taking soon.
Hey dude, stop messing with the camera. Because we're professionals.